Alright guys, good morning. If you're from the Philippines, good morning. If you're everywhere else in the world, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you guys are keeping safe and having a good day. Again, magandang umaga. Kung wala kayo sa Pilipinas na yun, magandang hapon at magandang gabi. Welcome to Sky Blue Simulations. Again, we're doing a VATSIM event as usual. This time, we will be flying this Air Transat A321. We will be coming from Quebec City in Eastern Canada and Central Eastern Canada, and then we're going to Montreal, and then the event itself is between Montreal and Canada. So expect a lot of ATC and traffic as we get into Montreal and Toronto. Alright boys and girls, so with that said, bonjour, and let's get in the cockpit. Gonna get this timer on, see how fast I can set this aircraft up. Alright, again, cold and dark, pilot monitoring flow. Engines off, we set the weather panel already here. Ground clutter suppression auto, multi-scan auto, PWS, it's still off. Landing gear down, wipers off. Batteries more than 25.5 volts, turn that off. Low power on, APU fire test. Master switch on, and APU start. Alright, by this time I think I'm just gonna turn on all the radios and brighten all the screens. Hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely day. I also want to set the instruments like this. Yes, small. I don't want it too big. Alright, we should be good. We should be good. Waiting for this APU to start. ATU. What does that even mean? So after we set the APU bleed, we set the cabin temperatures. We'll just keep it here at 12 o'clock position. It should be, if I'm not mistaken, that should be a temperature around 24 degrees centigrade. Cargo heat is cargo temperatures as well. Set the cockpit lights up and down here. We don't need the floodlights. I want the integrated lights and the floodlight for the pedestal. ECAM recall pressed to see if there's any messages left behind on the ECAM on the last flight. So door, oxygen, enough for the flight crew, 1200 psi, hydraulics, we got pressure, quantity on the green, engine, 11.7, 11.9 quarts left and right side of the engines. Suppose disarm flaps are selected and indicated, parking brake on, look at the pressure, is it on green? And no. Let's call ground crew and say we're going to be pressurizing the yellow electric pump. We have to get clearance from them because in a way that controls the cargo doors, so we don't want any undue movement. We turn on the electric pump. Okay, AccuPress is now on the green. We have to also do a parking brake test. I'd rather not do it because there's like a bug with ToLiSs, but for the purpose of demonstration, here's what happens. Parking brake off. Apply full braking, and then the pressure should go up. Then once you release it, it should go down, and then parking brake on again. Again, electric pump on. Alright, so Gen 1 into an amber, that's normal, and then pilot monitoring takes a step back. Does, what do you call this? Checks the emergency equipment, so the life jackets, crash axe, smoke goggles, smoke hoods, portable fire extinguishers, the gloves also, the flashlights, and the escape rope, and then checks the rear circuit breakers, checks the overhead circuit breakers, checks the runway linkage. Pilot monitoring goes out and does the walk around. Pilot flying flow, all white lights off. And the cockpit voice recorder test. So I'm going to set the ACP and here int. Let's see. Loudspeaker should be on minimum, but I don't want to do that right now. Not on the ToLiSs. Ground control push 1 on CVR test. There should be a tone, but it's not working. So nav, IR1 nav, IR2 nav, IR3 strobes auto, nav lights on, seatbelts, smoking signs on, emergency exit lights are on, cabin pressure, probe window heat. Actually, what is the temperature right now? 24, really? Okay, we don't need that. Switch econ flow. Alright, battery test. So we bring up the elec page, turn battery 1 and 2 off, see if it's charging. The amperes are decreasing, yes, batteries are charging. Okay, back to normal mode for the lower ECAM, upper ECAM. Engine 1 fire test. Engine 2 fire test. Okay, so masters. Audio switching mode. Audio switching should be on normal. No white lights here. VHF3 should be on A cars. It's not modeled here in ToLiSs. And then, what do we do? The PA should be on here. Okay. Alright, check the standby instruments, the bugs, they're gone. Timers reset, anti-skid switches on. VHF1, put VHF2 and VHF1 here. I believe in real life VHF1 should be here on the left side, VHF2 on the right side. But I don't know how that really works. Cockpit door test, so unanswered lights test. We turn everything on. See that everything that's lighted, supposed to light up, is lighting up. Okay. Alright, so cockpit door test lock, norm, unlock norm. Switching panel is norm, thrust levers are idle, engines off, rotor trim 0, parking brake on. ATC, let's see, set on, system 2, tilt above, TCAS is standby. Alright, now we can do our little flight planning thing. I believe there is no ATIS on the ground right now at Quebec City Airport. Let's start by putting CYQB to CYUL. That would be Quebec City to Montreal. The alternate is going to be Montreal-Mirabel Airport. There are two airports in Montreal. One is called Mirabel Airport, the old airport, and one is called Dorval, Montreal-Trudeau Airport. Okay, so flight number is going to be Air Transat TSC 9055. And let me pull out my flight plan. Cost index is 6. The cruising flight level is 200. They're expecting a temperature of, let's see, minus 30. Wait, what? No, it just says minus 11. Okay, minus 11. Tropopause, wind request. So 200 is going to be 249 at 33. I'm just going to put that. 4. Next IRS. So we are parked at gate 35. If you guys see the chart on the lower right of the screen, I am going to. What am I going to do here? I'm going to look at gate 35. 34 to 36, so north 46, 47.6, longitude 7123.0. Gonna line that. Alright, so the METAR right now, we got winds from the southwest. We're gonna plan runway 24, then the GOXEV 1 to ICMIC. Do this plan, constraint, and actually I might just get the, okay, assuming we got the ATIS, it's going to be on 134.6. Of course there's no ATIS, it's just good practice. The METAR right now in Quebec Lassage International is, ooh, let's see, 260, yep, we got strong winds. 20 mile, wait, 20 mile? 20 SM. I think this is just 2 statute miles. Because a while ago it was very foggy. Alright. And then the first frequency of the contact is 128.
Bit of information, Papa.
Ooh.
Weather at 23140.
Information Papa.
Wind 280 at 8 gusting 35.
Someone put the ATIS just now.
Thunderstorm. In the vicinity showers. Few clouds at 1500. 5300. Scattered clouds at CB. 11000. Broken clouds at 19000. Broken clouds at. Temperature 24. 2.19. Altimeter 2975.
2975.
I for approacher nav Zulu or Yankee runway 24. Arrivals and departures runway 24. Inform SIC Bay TC. It is P.
Okay. It is P. It is Papa. It is P. Jesus Christ. I swear, sometimes I love the VATSIM ATC. Sometimes. Alright, let's go and establish contact with Air Transit 955. So it's gonna be Goxev 1 ICMIC runway 2. Ooh, we already modified my flight plan. Alright, let's do this then. Information Papa. This guy's name is called Montreal Center. Okay, let's go. Montreal Center, hello. Air Transit 955 with information Papa for Quebec City International request ATC clearance to Montreal-Toronto.
Air Transit 955, Montreal Center, bonsoir. The latest winds I have for Quebec City 36014. I can have for you any runway for a departure, just give me your choice. I know the latest, the meteor before that winds were 280 with gusting 35, so just let me know.
Roger, with our winds right now in the sim, I think we'll take runway 24 for departure.
Air Transit 955, Roger, you're cleared to Montreal-Toronto Airport via the Goxev 1 departure, ICMIC transition, flight plan route, departure runway 24, squawk 0361.
Alright, Air Transit 955 cleared to Montreal-Toronto via the Goxev 1 departure, ICMIC transition, flight plan route, runway 24, squawk 0361.
Air Transit 955, read back is correct, ATIS Quebec is current, call ready for pushback.
It is Quebec, we'll get that, and we'll call back ready for pushback. Air Transit 955, thanks.
Jazz 2188, when ready, descend 8000, the altimeter 2976.
Alright, so squawk 0361, the Goxev 1, so if we look at the arrival, it's top altitude of, hold on. Climate maintains 7,000, so that is what we will be doing. So see, so in Canada, in Quebec area, they speak French as well. Once we leave like Quebec, the Quebec province to Ontario, they're gonna, you'll hear more English speaking ones. But the ATC here in Montreal, they're very good. They're bilingual, English and French. So shout out and great job by them. Good job. Alright, so what is this? ICMIC, and what is the runway in use in Montreal right now? What is the METAR in Montreal right now? METAR CYUL. Okay, okay, we're just gonna plan for runway 24 left. It's just the nearest one. The star which we're going to descend upon is the Ombre 7 from the ICMIC transition, so it's still the same. It connects to Montreal. Yeah, we're good. And then the alternate flight plan. So via the Montreal 1, alternate is going to be to Ottawa. What? Okay, I guess they didn't want us to go back to Mirabel. Yeah, so I need... SimBrief keeps changing up the alternates on me for some reason. Alright, so departure, 24 left, Montreal 1, insert, then direct Keska. From Keska, then direct Alset River 4. I believe that's going to be ILS 32, River 4. No, Novia, all set, insert. Insert alternate flight plan in case we have to return back to the field. RadNav, do we have anything to tune to on departure? Here in Montreal, we do not. Do they have any VOR approaches we can do in case we have to go back to the field? There's an NDB here. We could... Oh no, there's an NDB here. The nearest one is just YQB-VOR, which is... Oh, there's no ILSs for only too far. All right, let's just tune into YQB-VOR then. The Quebec 112.8, 112.8, just so that we have a reference if we need to go back. Like if it goes back to runway 6, then you know. Right. Okay, so in it B, we're loading the aircraft with target ZFW of 64.352. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to lowering performance and get the ZFW down to 64.52. Very, very light flight, maybe. Apply these load settings. So block fuel is going to be 6.3. Just make it 6.4. Just gonna round it up. You know, you like that. Okay, so what are you gonna put here? The ZFW is now the same with the flight plan, 64.4. CG is going to be 27.3. The block fuel, you have 6.4, of course. You put a lot of extra fuel on it in case you have to hold. 1 hour of holding. Yeah, 1 hour. I meant to do that. Perf. So, how long is the runway here? Let's check. Runway length here is about 9,000. Yeah, 1 is good. We could do config 1. Before we did 2. No, it's the same. Okay, so flaps 1. Then the trim is going to be up 0.1. Flux is going to be 45. V1, VR, V2, so 145. 150. And 153. There's no any DP, but let's see. I want to do this as early as possible for the thrust reduction. Let's see, 800 feet plus 100. 9, 10. Okay, I'm gonna put 1040. Then 3,000. So 3,000. 1040. Oh no, sorry. 3,340. Yep. Pepper. Okay, prog page. So I'm gonna put for now Quebec City runway 24. And if you have to return back to the field, I'll put the secondary flight plan tuned into. I hope the sim doesn't crash. Okay, new destination, CYQB. Okay, and then we put the arrivals back to runway 24. Zulu, insert, clear. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Gucci.
188, contact Montreal arrivals, 132.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect the pushback truck.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Very French, I like it. Alright, so what do we do now? Yeah, this should be 2 miles, not 20. That's that is great. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we do the flight control unit check. Okay, I'm gonna go arc. Let's see. Yeah, arc 10. Other guys arc 20. Constraints. VOR 1 and 2. VOR 1 and 2. 7,000 initially set. Oxygen mask test. That's not how you do it, but we have to check that. Okay, PFD. Climb nav blue. 1 FD2. 145 blue. 153 magenta. Wings level. Indicating 200. 30 feet, 7,000 blue, KH 200, 0.75, heading 153, heading 153 on the ND as well, ground speed 0. Present position, the first waypoint is going to be GOC-7 of the GOC-7 1 departure. VOR2 is tuned to the Quebec VOR, in case you have to make immediate return. Pressure, landing elevation, auto 120 feet, status of the aircraft is normal. Alright, departure briefing for this flight. Whoa, why is this a different... Okay, never mind. So this is Air Transat 9055 from Quebec City to Montreal. Aircraft we're using is Charlie Golf Echo Zulu Oscar. It is an Airbus A321-231, correction 211, with CFM 56-5B3 engines. Nav database is current cycle 2008. Status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, OEBs, or any technical items will be affecting our departure from Quebec City at this time. So we are parked at Quebec Lesage International Airport. We're parked at gate 35, so chart 10-9, 10th July 2020, effective 16th July. Alright. Our expected taxi route is pushing back northeast and probably one of the deltas here, and then Delta Echo runway 24 for our taxi route. We'll then depart of the GOC-7 1 departure, JAR 10-3, published 20th March 2020, effective 26th March for Quebec Lesage International, our nav departure. MSA for this procedure is 4,600 of the runway 24 threshold. The departure frequency will be with center right now 128.775, airport elevation 244, transition altitude 18,000, safe altitude within 100 nautical miles is 6,100 feet. GOC-7 1 departure off runway 24, initial climb track 241 at GOC-7, altitude climb and maintain 7,000, and then transition to ICMIC is from GOC-7 track 211 to ICMIC. ICMIC is also the transition point for the arrival into Montreal. Lost comms procedure on recognition of failure 10 minutes or less after takeoff and in IFR weather conditions. Proceed as follows. Squawk 7600. Upon reaching end of transition, proceed on course and climb to flight plan altitude. If it occurs more than 10 minutes after takeoff, comply with the appropriate procedure for the communication failure en route. Alright, so operational briefing. This will be a right seat takeoff. We have the weather and NOTAMs for what do you call this, for Quebec City. It was foggy now, but the weather is showing like 20 visibility 20. I think it's visibility 2. Well, anyway, runway 24 is in use. Information Quebec. And let's see now. So the speeds here are calculated for runway 24, wet runway. Full length, flaps 1, trim up 0.1, flex 45. V1 VR V2 is 145, 150, 153. Transition altitude is 18,000. Thrust reduction 1,040 feet. Acceleration 3,340 feet will be the altitudes. Engine acceleration is 640 feet. So on engine start will be a 2-engine start. No anti-ice needed. There's no anti-ice needed. Packs on takeoff. No overweight landing to consider in case of an immediate return back to the airport. Alright, that's our departure briefing. So for abnormal procedures briefing, so on takeoff, any failure before V1 if the call is stopped. Apply rejected takeoff procedures. Maximum braking and full reversers until we stop on the runway and apply parking brakes. If fire is evident, I will call cabin crew to stations, and if there isn't, I'll call cabin crew and passengers to remain seated and order ECM actions. If an evacuation is needed, we'll follow the evacuation procedure and checklist on the reverse side of the normal checklist. Pilot monitoring action should be to monitor spoilers, reverse green decel, and then once stopped on the runway, we'll call an ATC. Air Transit 9055 stopping on the runway. So if the calls go for any failure after V1, I'll continue takeoff, and if I took a thrust if available, no actions for 400 AGL except gear up and silencing oil warnings reaching 400 AGL. I'll have controls, comms, and call out on frequency pan. Air Transit 955 with the nature of the emergency. And order ECM actions. Reaching engine acceleration altitude. If the engine is secure, stop ECM, level off, clean up and accelerate. Otherwise continue climb until the engine is secure but not above maximum engine acceleration altitude. At green dot speed, full open climb, set thrust MCT, resume ECM after takeoff, checklist status. For EOSID briefing, we will maintain runway heading and then up to the MSA. Get vectors for runway 24. If ATC is unable to do so, or if land ASAP red, will enter a left downwind for runway 24 and attempt emergency landing. So, Miss Imaginary Pilot monitoring. CRM at all times, monitor my flying. If you see any deviations, call them out. If you need to cross-check an instrument, call it out as well. You have any questions for the departure briefing? The briefing is understood, she says. Alright. Departure briefing is complete. Alright, we've got the pushback connected. It's good. Perf, no changes to the load sheet, no passengers. We're going to close the doors. Aircraft from cockpit, disconnect stolen power, please. This is said by the pilot monitoring. I'll get this volume up. But Sir JB, good morning sa'yo, sir. Magandang umaga. Nakapag-almusal ka na ba, sir? Sana naman.
À Transat 123, rappelez-moi à l'envol, vent 010 à 4, retournez à décoller, piste 24.
Okay, so we should be ready for the before start checklist. Before start checklist, cockpit prep completed, gear prints and covers removed, signs on, ADRS, so nav up here. Nav, fuel quantity 6,380 kilograms, set takeoff data, set RF Q9 29.75 set, 29.75 set, down to the line, below the line, standby. Cabin is ready, beacon light on, thrust levers idle, parking brake on, squawking mode Charlie. Windows and doors closed, beacon on, thrust levers idle, and parking brake on before start checklist complete. Alright, let's go and request for push and start. Stand by. Montreal Center, Air Transit 955, request push and start.
Air Transit 955, push at your discretion, nose facing east, call for taxi.
Nose facing east and my discretion will call back for taxi to Air Transit 955.
Run to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
East is this way. Short of Delta 2, can do that.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, no traffic on the left. No traffic on the right. Let's go ahead and release the parking brakes. Pressure down.
Starting pushback on you may start engines.
What is my pushback guy doing? Why is my plane sliding? Eating breakfast while watching. Buti naman, Sir JB. Glad to see that you made it here on YouTube. 155. Alright. So my off block was 0805 Zulu with 6380 kilograms of fuel. Alright, stand by. Let me just look at the pushback, you guys. Oh, these stopped for me. Okay. Well, it's now time to start engine 2. So, engine 1 select your ignition. No amber crosses, leader on the right. Engine 2 master switch on. And let's go and watch it from the ramp agent's view.
Air Transat 1-3 tourné direct mer.
So again, guys, if you notice, they speak French here as well. This is a thing in the Quebec province of Canada. So basically, Toronto is the Ontario region, which we're going eventually on the second leg, and they speak English mostly there. Alright, let me check the engine. Good start on engine 2, starting engine 1, bleeder on the left, and no amber crosses. So this is how it goes. The starter valve opens, the N2 increases, parking brake on, pressure is up. The igniter you'll see the igniter. Usually it's at 16%. Fuel flow at 22%. EGT increasing, ammo increasing, oil pressure increasing, starter valve should close, and the igniter disappears at around 50% N2. Alright, good start on engine 1. So after start full APU bleed, master switch off. Is it raining still? No, okay, we'll put the engine wheel switch ignition. Pilot monitoring flow, arm spoilers, reset rudder trim, flaps 1, and then up 0.1 will be the trim. So up 0.1 correlates to 27% CG. Status of aircraft is normal. Clear to disconnect hand signals on the right. Let's go to our after start checklist. Anti-ice off, ECAM status check, pitch trim 28% CG set. Rudder trim 0. After start checklist complete. Let's do our flight controls check. Let's go outside for that so you guys can see. So, pull up, pull down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full left, full right.
Air Transat 1-3, montez niveau de vol 2-2-0.
We need to get the bypass steering pin in sight before we go in taxi. Okay, bypass steering pin in sight. We'll do this. Air Transat 955, request taxi.
Air Transat 955, runway 24, the Quebec altimeter 2975, taxi apron your discretion. Delta 3, Delta, Echo, calling back holding short runway 24, when ready.
Apron, my discretion, Delta 3, Delta, Echo, runway 24, QNH 2975, we'll call you back when holding short, Air Transat 955. Okay, clear on the left, clear on the right, runway turn off and taxi lights on, parking brake off, pressure down. So Delta 3 all the way to the end, then we'll make a left, we'll make a right. Okay. Brakes check, now. Pressure 0. Do the flow, terrain on ND, surveillance, so our weather will now come on. Wind shear on, we're already squawking 0361. Auto brake max. TO config, cabin is ready. Okay, before we do that, clear on the right, clear on the left,
Après mer, ça va être direct quoi?
and clear on the left, clear on the right. And clear on the right as well on this intersection. Before takeoff, check those flight controls, check. Flight instruments, check. Briefing, runway 24, confirmed. Flap setting config, 1 plus offset. V1, VR, V2, flex temp. 145 blue, 153 magenta, flex 45. ATC, squawking 0361, low Charlie set. Beacon memo, takeoff.
Canada 8971, centre de Montréal, bonsoir. Altimétre d'Ottawa 2980. Information Foxtrot, planifier la piste 25.
Down to the line.
Piste 25 pour Ottawa, monsieur Canada 8971.
Air Canada 8971, lorsque prêt, descendez 8 millions.
Air 24 confirmed, Air 24 confirmed.
Pardon, correction, 8971.
Air Transit 955 ready for departure.
7 Lima Alpha, lorsque prêt, descendez 8000 pieds, altimétre de Montréal 2976.
Lorsque prêt, descendre 8000 pieds, altimètre 2986 pour November 87 Lima Alpha.
7 Lima Alpha, l'altimètre 2976.
297. Et nous avons information papa, nous sommes juste bêtes aujourd'hui.
Roger. Transat 955, call me back when airborne, wind 0104, clear for takeoff, runway 24.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, we'll call you back airborne, Air Transit 955. Okay, approach clear, and the runway's clear. So, parking brake off, pressure down. Set TRA, strobe lights on. Landing lights on, and nose lights take off. Below the line, takeoff runway 24, confirm. Cabin crew seats for departure, please. Advise TCAS, TRA, engine mode selector norm, packs on. Before takeoff, check is complete. Let's go.
Transat et correction Air Canada 8971, quelle approche est-ce que vous planifiez pour la piste 25?
La Y.
Transat, correction. Air Canada 8971, je vérifie pour la Yankee 25, Roger.
It's a slope runway. Nice. Alright, here we go, guys. Takeoff.
Check.
Air Canada 8971, procédez direct TFLI.
Manflex, SRS, auto thrust blue.
Check.
Procède direct.
Thrust set.
Air Canada 8971, direct TFLI, le premier point pour votre approche. Tango, Echo, Foxtrot, Yankee, correction, Foxtrot, Lima, Yankee.
100 knots.
Checked.
Avec vous, monsieur, moi le
Roger,
Dash 8,
form
c'est
procedure.
vraiment mes premiers jours, donc
V1. Rotate.
je vous demanderai d'être
V2.
patient.
Positive brake.
Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Nav.
Check.
Air Canada 8971, il n'y a pas de problème, vous voulez un guidage radar à la place?
Ah, j'apprécierais énormément mon récent.
Air Canada 8971, Roger, virez à droite, cap 280, descendez 4000 pieds.
Just climb all fast.
Alors, cap à droite, 280 et puis on descend à 4000 pieds, Canada 8971.
I don't know what to do, what to say.
Thrust.
What?
Forget it. Nothing important. Done. Radio. Alternate. Ready.
Air Transit 955 Airborne 2500, climbing the Goxev 1.
Air Transat 955 identified, climb 3000.
Climb 3000 for Transit 955. Flight level 130,
Selected. Flight level 130.
open climb.
Open. Climb. Selected. Done.
Open climb all blue.
Check.
La Transat 13 descendez vite, métier d'altitude de Montréal 297.
Some turbulence on departure.
Métier 297.
Air Transat 955, clear direct Mayor.
Clear direct Mayor, Air Transit 955. Mayor.
Yep. Okay. Confirm. Frequency.
Negative.
No worries, Captain.
Mayor with the beam points.
7 Lima Alpha, quelle est votre vitesse indiquée?
Insert nav.
Yes, indiqué 2359 pour
Flap
November
zero.
87 du matin.
Speed. Check. Flaps up.
Flap 0 flow.
7 Lima Alpha, Roger, vous êtes capable? 2502.
040.
Flap 0 flow.
Si vous voulez que nos ailes tombent, non, on est very light jet, on peut pas plus de 3,
Ready. 4. Check.
de 4-0 dans la descente.
7 Lima Alpha, Roger.
After takeoff checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain. After takeoff. Checklist.
We've got turbulence.
Landing gear.
Up,
Flaps.
retracted,
Pass.
on.
After takeoff. Checklist complete.
Alright, and hello to our 3 viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good
Air
evening.
Canada 8971,
Hope you guys are having a good,
ligne à droite,
good
4100.
day. Keeping safe. Again, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang evening sa inyo.
Montreal Center, good evening, Maple 7518.
Kung nasa naman kayo sa part ng mundo.
Maple
Thank you
7518,
for
Montreal Center, bonsoir.
joining me on this Skyblue simulation stream. Our
what's
first
your
leg from Quebec to
current, Mach
Montreal,
number?
and then from Montreal to Toronto. There is a event going on
Maple 7518, Roger.
in Montreal.
Maple
And
7518,
Toronto.
descent flight level 240.
Descending level 240, Maple 71.
So guys, this is a very short flight. We'll be
Maple 7518, the ATIS is Papa, expect 24 left.
let's see, we'll be on the ground
We have
already
Papa expecting 24 left, Maple 7518.
in 20 minutes. We'll be on the ground in 20 minutes, guys. You might not even get to our cruising level.
Crossing 10,000.
Autopilot 2 on.
Air Canada 8971, êtes-vous capable direct défi?
Yeah, there's still a lot of turbulence. I'll keep the seatbelts on. Landing lights off. EFIS Airport, train on ND. Clear. Copy
Air
secondary.
Transat 955, climb flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Air Transat 955. Ooh, my X-plane is lagging, guys. It's not your screens right now. And then we'll be descending right after. Yeah, guys, the stream isn't lagging. It's my X-plane. So don't be alarmed. I don't know what's running on the background. Maybe it's a Steam
Air
update,
Canada 97 affirmatif, procède direct défi, descendez à 3000 pieds.
but it's not. There's nothing running right now, so that's pretty weird. Alright, our problems have been solved. Level 200. You know what? Let's just climb at speed 280. Give ourselves some more time to actually reach there.
0009.
Okay, our airborne time was 6 minutes ago. So that's going to be
Maple 7518, what's your airspeed now?
0013.
Maple 7518, reducing 280 indicated.
Maple 7518, Roger, maintain 280 indicated
because it's
until,
pretty close, we
until,
have to.
Maintain best forward speed for as long as possible, descent flight level.
Yeah, we have to prepare for the
Okay,
arrival.
with best forward speed descending flight level 200,
So this is what we're gonna do.
7518.
We're gonna flip the charts over to Montreal. The ATIS for Montreal is gonna be 133.7. Yes, it's gonna be 133.7. Let's go.
Broken CloudSat. 25000. Broken CloudSat. Temperature 24.
Temperature's 24,
2.22.
2.22,
Altimeter 2976.
29.76.
Approach ILS runway 24 left.
24 left.
Departures runway 24 left. Inform CYL-AT.
Air Canada 8971, confirmé pour maintenir
Traffic
3.
3, auto brake slow.
CYL-ATIS information Papa. Weather at 2319 Zulu. Wind 270 at 8 gusting 16. Visibility 15. Few clouds at 3000. Power parking cumulus. 15000.
Air Canada 971, Roger, remontez immédiatement pour voir le pied, vous êtes sous mon altitude minimale.
Broken clouds at 25000. Broken clouds at
Information Papa.
temperature 24. 2.22. Altimeter 2976. Approach ILS runway 24 left. Departure
Maple 7518, descent 1, flight level 190.
CYL-ATC.
Level 190, Maple 7518.
Altimeter stand, pulse standard, cross check, passing flight level 184. Now check the difference, build line, barrel ref, standard set, standard set.
Maple 7518, contact Montreal arrivals on 13285.
13285, Maple
ILS 24 left.
7 Lima Alpha, contactez... 7 Lima Alpha, contactez les terminales de Montréal sur 13285.
Terminal Montréal 132, décimal 85, désolé pour ne pas pouvoir aller plus vite, c'était vraiment limite vitesse.
Ah, 7 Lima Alpha, il n'y a pas de souci.
3
Merci pour votre
kilometers.
aide.
Yeah, let's just do 368 instead.
Air Transat 1-3, contactez les arrivées de Montréal sur 126.
Oh, lots of turbulence. Seatbelts on.
Air Canada 8971, via TFI, autorisé approche Airnav Yankee, piste 25 pour Ottawa.
Autorisé, piste 25 pour Ottawa,
Air Transat 1-3, vous êtes toujours avec le centre.
Wow, look at this turbulence, man.
Air Canada 8971, confirmez Airnav Yankee, piste 25.
Airnav Yankee.
To Mir.
Air Canada 8971.
So we'll do this
Sure.
from Mir.
Air Transat 955, ATIS Papa for Montreal, expect runway 24 left.
We have ATIS Papa and expect runway 24 left for Montreal, Air Transit 955. 1,000, 4,000, yep, we're good. 24 left. Alright. Okay, ILS 24 left. Again, no VORs to be found here. Yeah, no VORs to be found. It's just St. Jean. So we're just gonna go RADNAV of 115.8.
Air Canada 8971, vous semblez très haut sur l'approche. Vous voulez que je vous la prenne pour une visuelle ou pour une deuxième essai sur Airnav?
106.
Non, je pense que ça va y aller, monsieur.
So Prague, I'm gonna put Montreal, CYUL.
Air Canada 8971, Roger. Les vents pour Ottawa 2706, autorisé à atterrir.
Fuel
piste
prediction,
25.
secondary flight plan.
En cas de remontée, montée 4 de piste 4.
Not sure what we could put the secondary to.
Parfait, c'est on est autorisé.
2-4, right? Just in case.
Puis, on rentre de l'approche. On monte à 4 pieds, Air Canada 8971.
If we did 2-4, right, what would be the changed runway minimums? It would be 356, so we'll put that there.
Air Transat 955, when ready, descend 8000, Montreal altimeter 2976.
We're ready to send 8,000, Air Transat 955. Okay, let's see. Descend at 280. Alright, let's start a descent. Manage descent, manage speed. That was a short cruise. Speed, descent, alt, flight level 080 blue. And let's do this on nav. I told you it was a short cruise, guys. Don't worry, the flight later will be even longer. Alright guys, let's do an arrival briefing. So this is Air Transat 955 landing at Montreal. Again, the aircraft Charlie Golf Echo Zulu Oscar Airbus A321-211 with CFM 56-5 B3 engines. Navigable sales current cycle 2008. Status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, OEBs. Technical items will be affecting our arrival into Montreal at this time. We have the weather, NOTAMs, and ATIS for Montreal. Weather. We have a towering cumulus in the area. Be aware of that. The ceiling is at 5,000 feet. No significant NOTAMs. Information Papa, runway 24 left in use. Fuel remaining, so on arrival we should have 4.9 tons of fuel. Extra fuel 2.6 tons, extra time 1 hour and 3 minutes. So right now we're actually going direct Mare. As
Canada 897 circuler Foxtrot.
okay, so direct Mare. At that point we're going to descend. Actually 8,000 is our initial descent, but we'll do it along the transition level title 180. 2976 set, cross check, passing 17,500, now check, no difference. So on the Ombre 7 to runway 24 left, chart 10-2 Golf, 20th March 2020, factory 26 March for Trudeau International, Montreal, Quebec, RNAV arrival. MSA for this procedure, 2,600 feet of the runway 06 left threshold. Again, information Papa, elevation is 118, RNAV 1, safe altitude within 100 nautical miles is 7,400. Ombre 7 RNAV arrival for runway 24 left, so we're going direct to Mare. Between 10,000 and 4,000, if we have to hold at Mare, holding radial 090, non-standard holding. Runway 24 left, we'll track to Sloka. Let's see, Sloka. The final approach course fix for ILS from a 24 left, chart 11-4, 19th April 2019, effective 25th April for Trudeau International, Montreal, Quebec. Count frequencies as published, they are full right now. We have Montreal arrival, tower, and ground, and delivery. Localizers, India, Mike, Quebec, 110.5. Final approach course 237, Glasgow intercept altitude 1,500 at Alnov. ILS DME, we've picked 368, the more conservative one. Airport elevation 118, touchdown zone elevation is 118. MSA of the Saint Jean VOR, concerning us will be in the northwest sector of 3,000 feet. Radar RNAV required. Localizer reliable within 10 degrees either side of center line. Procedures are not authorized. Common localizer frequencies runway 6 right 2 for left. Verify the local ident for this approach. And simultaneous approach authorized with the 2-4 right. So if we take the approach from Sloga, the intermediate fix at 3,000, joining the final approach course of 237 to the final descent point of 10.3 DME of India Oscar Alpha. So the DME is going to be from India Oscar Alpha, and then we'll follow the 3-degree glide path down to minimum as published. We will do a decelerated approach to be fully configured at config 3 VAP by 1,000 feet AGL. And some Itnis, 2,520 feet, then Alnov, final approach fix 1,500. At minimum, seat when we have the required runway environment site.
955, contact Montreal arrivals on 126.9.
126.9er, thank you, Transat 955. Montreal arrivals. Montreal arrivals, hello, Air Transat 955, 12,500 feet, descending 8,000, information Papa.
Transat 955, Montreal arrivals today, this is Quebec now, 72976, runway 24 left, descend to 8,000.
Descend 8,000, runway 24 left, we'll get Quebec, Air Transat 955.
Maple 7518, turn right heading 150.
Information Quebec.
Right 150, Maple 7518.
Alright, so if Our environment includes a simplified short approach lighting system. The runway alignment lights. If you don't see that, or the runway
Ouais,
environment,
terminal, bonsoir.
missed approach
87
is climb
avec
700 heading 237, climbing left turn at 2000, heading 189, left turn
Agnes.
2, St. John
At
VR.
Agnes.
Otherwise, if we're continuing our landing on runway 24 left, the landing distance available with the glide slope, 8,612 feet, 200 feet wide. We'll be using auto brake slow and flaps 3, maximum reversers. Expect to vacate onto Alpha 4, and then
955, proceed direct Sloka.
direct Sloka, Air Transat 955, and we have Quebec.
Thank you. Maple 7518, right turn heading 210 intercept, clear lattice approach runway 24 left.
Sloka, with a beam
Right
points.
2103 intercept, clear for the LS 24 left,
10,000.
Maple 7518.
Landing lights on.
Maple 7518, roger, speed 160 or better tail off.
LS constraints.
160 or better
Stand by for
until
the
Alma.
checklist.
Maple 7518.
So Alpha 4, then to the ramp. We'll try and the domestic gates. So Alpha 4 on the east hole, maybe spot 9er. So our red nav set to St. John VR on the missed approach radio. Okay, continue descent to 8,000 then. First idle, open descent, alt 8,000 blue, check. And that's our approach briefing, guys. Alright guys, so here we go again. Approach, checklist, briefing confirmed, beacon status, checked, seat belts on, Barrack Q927 set, 2976 set, minimum MBA 36A set, MBA 36A set, engine will select our norm, approach checklist complete.
1,000 to go.
Check, winds 230 at 8. 230 at 8. Temperature is 24, then 2976. We are still good on, yeah, this is information Quebec. Hey guys, we are nearing our destination. It was a very short flight. The next flight will be longer, so no worries guys. You're still in time for another flight, right?
Transat 955, descend 6000.
Descend 6,000, Air Transat 955. Yeah, 6,000 blue. Alright, we'll be arriving at 1342.0042 plus 150.115. Okay, so once we park, we will be preparing the aircraft for 30 minutes, and then we'll be off our merry way again. So let me follow the next flight plan while we're on the approach.
Pour November 87 du matin. Et pendant 3000 pieds, November 87 du matin.
1,000 to go.
Check. Was he trying to call me?
Transat 955, descend 4000.
Send 4,000 or Transat 955. So settle open center.
Cette l'image test 909 jusqu'à Alma et après la tour maintenant 19 décimal 9 avoir.
Avec 0 jusqu'à Altave et nous contactons la tour unité 9 décimale 9. Merci beaucoup pour le service, à la prochaine, au revoir.
1,000 to go.
Checked. So it's such a bumpy ride.
Transat 955, descend 3000 via Sluka, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Send 3000 via Sloka, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Air Transat 955. Okay, GS log cat 3 dual AP1 and 2. The next frequency will definitely
1000 to go.
check. Definitely be tower on 119.9er. We're just about to land here. It's very, look at this turbulence, guys. Speed alt star, GS look blue. Oh, I already read that. Alright, I have followed the flight plan while we were on approach. Not something I should be doing, but lock star. Loc, so established on localizer. Flaps 1.
Speed check flaps 1.
GS star. The missed approach will be 2000.
Transat 955, contact tower now, 119.9, bye-bye.
119.9, bye-bye, Air Transat 955.
Ready for departure.
Ground is 121.9er.
Delta 1123, stand by, please.
Hold short, Delta 1123.
Tower, hello, Air Transat 955, 8 mile final runway 24 left. Flaps
Ready,
2.
ultimate, ready. Speed check flaps 2.
Gear down.
Delta 1123, line up and wait.
Gear speed check.
Line up and wait, runway 24, Delta 1123.
Gear down flow.
November 87, Lima Alpha, sortie Alpha 4.
Flaps 3.
On va essayer Alpha 4, anonymètre.
Speed check
Et à la
flaps 3.
sortie, appelez le tablier sur 122 décimal 07.
122 décimal 07, November 87 du mètre.
Montreal Tower, hello, Air Transat 955, 6 mile final runway 24 left. I better take off.
Transat 955, Montreal Tower, winds 230 at 8 knots, gusting, no gust, 230 at 8 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land runway 24 left, returns at 955.
Bateau, bonsoir, Canadian avant 7 Tango Kilo.
Okay, landing checklist. Cabin crew advised auto thrust speed, auto brake low. Beacon memo landing no blue. Landing checks complete. We got the runway in sight. Let's do auto thrust off. And manual flight. Okay, guys, here we go. Disconnect on flight. Check stabilized.
Delta 1123. Winds 2308 knots, clear takeoff runway 24 left. Please take off immediately.
24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1123.
Should be taken off. First should be good. And traffic shouldn't be on the runway once we
500 feet.
checked. Land.
Avant 7 Tango Kilo. Trafic à final.
Ouais, devant 7 Tango Kilo, vérifie, on demeure à la gare de Québec.
Continue.
955, exit Alpha 4, and when leaving the runway, call
Reverse 3.
April on 122.07.
Alpha 4 and 122.07 upon leaving runway transit 955.
Novembre 7 Tango Kilo. Les vents 230 à 8 nœuds autorisés à décoller de 4 gauche. À l'envol, vire à droite 320 et appelez les départs.
No braking.
Après le décalage, il reste à droite 4320. On appelle les départs avec.
Clean up.
Clean up.
Montreal apron, hello. Air Transat 955 vacating Alpha 4. Request taxi to domestic gates.
Transat 955, apron, take the left on Alpha Mike, South Rim, gate 7. Correction, gate 11.
Right, gate 11 via Alpha Mike, then South Ramp. Air Transat 955.
Et November 8 Alimata, je pense qu'on a tourné trop tôt, on revient sur Alpha.
Okay.
Montreal apron, good evening, JetBlue 417 at gate 52, ready for push inside.
So you assign this
JetBlue 417, apron, push back, nose east, copy, ready for taxi.
Of course.
gate 11. I see it.
Okay, confirm. Speed.
Push madam,
No.
no.
Okay, no big deal.
Montreal apron, Air Canada 401, ready for push and start.
Roger, gate number.
Gate 56.
Air Canada 401, push back, straight out, copy, ready for taxi.
Roger, we'll contact for taxi, Air Canada 401.
Confirm straight out.
Check. List, flaps retracted.
Could you repeat the last transmission, please?
Canada 401, confirm straight out, push back.
Roger, straight out, push back, Air Canada 401.
Start.
Apron 2188, ready to taxi from 23.
Jazz 2188, left turn, north ramp, hold short Delta, ground 1219.
Left turn, north ramp, hold short Delta, contact ground 121.9, Jazz 2188.
Gate 11, of course.
Jazz 2188, turn on transponder.
Yeah, this is gate 11. Approaching the gate.
Roger. Ready for parking.
87 Lima Alpha, traversez la piste 2 4 gauche, Lima Romeo pour exécuter. Direction Inatec.
Très bien, 2-4 de gauche, croisez 2-4 de gauche et Inotech sur l'autre côté. Merci beaucoup pour le service ce soir.
Visual guidance docking system A321.
Check.
Montreal Apron, good evening, Metro 1524, heavy barricade 67, request start, push to the right. Metro 1524, I'm not sure what right means to you as you don't have the recent itinerary.
Okay.
So why don't you push back facing north and come here with a taxi.
2 off.
Roger, prospect facing north, Metro 1524.
Less than 10%. Beacon light seatbelts off. Parking flow.
Parking flow.
And Apron just 2188 pulling back to the gate.
Ready for parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Yep, let's go ahead with the checklist. Parking checklist.
Change the gate, if we get a sort of info, contact you again.
AU lead.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo 2 set. Nav logo 2 set.
Apron Giant 32, my apologies, I don't think we got the push exactly right. We're
on.
ready to taxi.
Off.
Parking brake check.
On, not set.
Checklist complete.
Giant 32, taxi, north ramp.
Okay guys, stand by. Let me just complete some paperwork. Then 004.
North ramp and over to Delta hold short and call ground Giant 32.
Okay. So we are going to do the second leg. Welcome to wow. Bruh. Welcome to Montreal. Company traffic beside me. Alright guys, so Sir JB, ikaw pala to. You appear as in Air Canada to me, ay Air Transat to me. Para kang company traffic. Alright guys, so we are, si Sir JB pala to. So what we're gonna do guys, we are going to change the stream to replay mode. We will be doing another pre-flight, we'll be doing another one guys. So another flight. I'll do some behind the scenes, and you guys just watch the replay of the landing. I think it was a decent landing, it wasn't too good, smooth. Alright guys, enjoy the replays. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Maybe immediately. Don't worry guys, I'll be back. Ayos, Sir JB. Sasali ka pala. Alright. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Was not a bad landing, brah. I'ma tell you that. It was not bad at all. Or so I tell myself. Hey guys, that's Montreal. We're going to Toronto next. Alright. I'm just pitting my charts right now, in case you guys cannot see. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Let's do this one. Okay, we had to float on landing, and maybe let the glide slope go a bit. Not my best landing because I let the glide slope go, of course.
Reverse. Green.
Do the engine view. Three 00114. 16.
Reverse. Green.
Runway 24, right? I guess. Will be our final into Toronto. Let's do this view, the landing gear view. Let's see what else we can do while we're here. I'm pinning a lot of charts. There's no noise abatement procedures specific for landing.
Reverse. Green.
Let's get the tower view, if it's a good view. Oh yeah, it is. I like it. Oh yeah. Whoop, that is some bad lag. Let's zoom out for a bit. Zoom out. I don't know if you guys can see anything. You probably can't. Yeah, I suffered a bit of flooding there.
Reverse.
I'll try to do my glide slope intercept good next time. I didn't have any problems with it last time, so. Ugh, time to wake up, guys. Time to wake up right now. Like right now. Alright. So the next landing view will be this overhead view we got here. Yeah, there's no PAPI lights here, man. It's just simplified short approach lighting system. It's all visual from here. See how pro I am. I got a bit my speed increased a bit, so I floated understandably. I deserve that. Then keep my speed exactly as I wanted to. Guys, so once we park at the gate, we will be spawning in VATSIM again at the same gate beside Sir JB in his Airbus A330. Sir JB. And we'll be on our merry way to Toronto, Ontario. Alright. That's kind of annoying. What is causing that? It's like... It's probably something in active sky. Unless it's not. Well, regardless. We made it back safely, so we should be good. We should be good. Now we're gonna fast forward this, and then we're gonna go straight to the gate. We're gonna go save the situation. Alright, so TSCC. The time now is 8:56 in local. I need to synchronize that time. Let's see. Stop flow. Stop flow. Cancel flow.
No, flow, running, boss.
Okay. Alright, so let me just do something here behind the scenes, and then I'm gonna show you guys the charts and everything, show you guys what we guys are gonna be doing in a few. So let's put this first. I'm gonna put the flight info. I'm gonna put this to a cinematic view, just to distract you guys. Hold on. Let me connect to this first. To VATSIM, see if we need to relocate. Alright, so we are Air Transit 498. We should be spawning beside one of our...
Slats retracted.
Oh cool, he's still there. Okay. Ay, nako Sir JV. I can't believe you took the gate to my right. Hindi kasha ang wingspan ng A330 eh. Meron dito sa ano eh, sa kaliwa ko eh, yung gate 15 Bravo. Ito. It would be more appropriate, pero sige, pwede na yan. Alright guys, hold on. Let me just do some more things behind the scenes, and then we'll get going. I'm gonna update the flight info at the top, see if you guys can see. So right now, speed, altitude, heading. We don't have the flight details. It should be updating right about now. Alright, and then that's our OFP that you can see at the bottom right. Alright guys, again, welcome to Sky Blue Simulations. This is our second flight, this time from Montreal to Toronto as part of an event called the Montreal-Toronto Crossfire. Dude, I can't believe there's an apron frequency here, which isn't published in the charts. Okay, so first frequency was going to be 125.6. We'll keep it on apron just in case they need to call us. Okay, so that said, wait, why is my chrono running? That said, let's go ahead and do our cockpit prep again. Transit checks, so we just need to get this weather, APU, cockpit lights, ECAM recall, doors, oxygen pressure, hydraulics, quantity in the green, engines. We also have quantity minimum of 11 quarts. Spoilers disarmed and flap 0 selected indicated. We got parking brake on. We got acupresses on the green. Gen 1 into an amber. Okay. May patong ka, sir? Ah. Yun nga eh. Toronto. 310, sir? Odd number yan ah.
Canada 1975, cleared to correction, and
flight level 310 is incorrect for westbound flight to Toronto. Do you prefer flight level 300 or flight level 320?
Alright, what are we doing? Parking
Canada
brake
1975, clear to Toronto Pearson Airport.
Engine
Control
1 and 2.
1
Okay, we're good.
Expect departure runway
For pilot monitoring, pilot flying, we'll turn all white lights off.
124 decimal 6 miles.
CVR, so cockpit voice recorder, int, push one on, CVR test. Strobe lights on, nav lights on, seatbelts on. Sector auto, pro window heat auto, view bleed on. Let's see. Let's ATIS.
Visibility 15. Few clouds at 2500 tower in Cumulus. 15000.
2976. So what is that in 8 hectopascals?
21000.
008.
Broken clouds at. Temperature 24.
Hopefully we're idle, park brake on for this to
Altimeter
ATC
2976.
on and above.
Approach ILS runway 24 left. Departures runway 24 left.
24 left
Inform
still.
SIL ATC. It is Q.
It is Q. Damn. It's a gangster.
Solidus information Quebec. Weather at 0000 Zulu. Wind 230 at 8. Visibility
TSC
15.
4908.
Few
4908.
clouds at 2500 tower in Cumulus. 15000.
The cast index will be.
Clouds at.
What does my
2100.
flight plan say, bruh?
Broken clouds at.
Cast index is gonna be
Temperature
around
24.
6. Cruising flight level
2.22.
is 320
Altimeter
at
2976.
temperature.
Approach ILS runway 24 left. Departure
Minus 40.
runway 24 left. Inform SIL ATC. It is Q.
It is Q, he says. Frips, the plan. 2 for left. No transitions at all. Because the first waypoint will be
Et nous sommes prêts à copier.
it's gonna be 125.6. Bob key. It's gonna be Bob key.
Donc, November 87 Lima Alpha, ça revient à l'aéroport de Boston-Logan. Le Montréal 1 départ.
Then Melty.
Secteur vers Ward, Whiskey, Alpha, Romeo, Delta, Sierra. Avec le VOR de Canada, Echo, November, Echo.
I am going to plan for ILS-2 for right via the Ragged 5. I don't pick one. That's Torny. That's good for us.
Fréquence de départ et 124 décimales 65.
Don't pick my.
Ok, November 8 Lima Alpha, nous sommes autorisés à Boston via
Oh,
Montréal
okay, hold on.
1.
Do not do it via Picnic then.
Puis c'est Echo November Echo, Canabank et le Ocean 5 arrival sur Boston. 2-4 de gauche.
Alternate is going to go to Hamilton, 2 for right,
Et nous affichons
via
022 pour le transpondeur.
November 87 Lima Alpha, lecture correct, contactez le sol.
Olamo, somewhere called Olamo.
1-2-1-9, quand prêt, c'est merci pour le service. À la prochaine.
À la prochaine.
Spot 11. Okay, here we go. What's show clearance? So Olamo, and then alternate is going to be Hamilton 30. Okay, Radnev, do we have anything to tune to on departure? Just St. Just that still. Okay, we're loading the aircraft for this flight. You see a refile. Montreal clearance, hello. Air Transat 498, Airbus A321 at spot 11 with information Quebec IFR to Toronto Pearson.
Air Transat 498, Montreal delivery, good evening. Here to Toronto Pearson Airport, Montreal 1 departure, flight en route. Expect departure runway 24 left, squawk 103 watts, departure frequency 124.65.
Air Transit 498 cleared to Toronto Pearson Airport via the Montreal 1 departure, flight plan route, runway 24 left, squawk 1031, departure frequency 124.65.
Air Transat 498, feedback is correct. Contact the apron 12207 when ready for pushback and start.
12207 when ready for push and start. Air Transit 498, thank you. 31, 122. Yeah, we should be good then. So, we're aiming for a CFW of 65.7 this time. 65 point. That should be good. The block fuel pushing back should be 7.2. We're gonna make it 7.3. 7.3. Hey, alright, 65.7, and then we are going to go CG of 26.9. Alright. Block fuel is going to be 7.3. Now we don't have to consider an overweight landing in case of any immediate return. It's going to be a long runway, so flaps 1. This flaps 2 late. Flaps 1 will be up earlier. So 1 up, 0.1. Flex 45. Why does it tell me the winds, man? So 158, 160. Thrust reduction altitude. I believe we don't have any DPs here. Let me just double check again. Noise abatement number 1. No, we don't have any DPs on departure, I think. Oh no, here we go. Turbojet and turbofan aircraft. NADP 1 and assign heading to 3000 MSL. Okay, we'll do 800, 3000 then. Because seriously. Yang Hawk Soon, thank you for subscribing to Sky Blue Simulations. I know you're already following the Facebook page, so thank you so much. Appreciate it. Right. Where were we? Yeah, we're gonna put an NADP procedure here. So NADP is gonna be NADP 1, 1500 AGL and then 3000 AGL, which correlates to what is our elevation? It's 118. Let's run it up to 120. So 1620 and 3120. We should be good. Okay, the product page is going to be still the same, and then the secondary, if we have to go back to Montreal, we are going to arrive on Montreal ILS 24 left. Alright. Alright. We should be good. We need to save this in case of a sim crash because we don't want that happening. Alright.
Go into cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I want you to connect me up first. That's the first thing I want to do, bruh. Alright. So let's do this. Chronos. Yeah, timers reset. Condition 976, FD's on, constraints. We're gonna get radar vectored, so I'm gonna put nav 40, nav 20 on me. And the top altitude assigned by ATC maintain 5,000 initially. Sounds on the charts. Okay, PFD check. Climb now blue 1FT2, 158 blue, 163 magenta, wings level 5,000 blue, indicating 110 feet, Cunin Schooner 0.76, heading 194, ND heading 194, ground speed 0. First waypoint is 5
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to
and
connect.
I will expect a radar vectors to Bobkey. Pressure landing elevation auto 540 feet. The status of the aircraft is normal. Okay, boys and girls, see what time it is? It is briefing time. So, second leg, we are Air Transat 498 from Montreal to Toronto. The aircraft we're using is Charlie Golf Echo Zulu Oscar. It is an Airbus A321-211 with CFM 56-5P3 engines. Nav database, cycle 2008's current status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, OEBs, or any technical items will be affecting our departure from Montreal at this time. Chart 10-9 Bravo for Trudeau International, 20 March 2020. We are parked at spot 11. Yeah, spot 11. We will be going to runway 24 left expected, pushing back east, and then via, should be via Alpha Mike. Or we go Alpha 4, and then Alpha, runway 24 left for the full length of the runway. We'll then be departing off the Montreal 1 departure. Chart 10-3, 17th May 2019, Trudeau International, SID from Montreal, Quebec. Montreal departure is 124.65. Yeah, 124.65. Let me just put a note here. 124.65. And airport elevation is 118, transitional altitude 18,000. Contact departure control airborne unless instructed otherwise by ATC. Refer to noise abatement procedures. We have reviewed them. We are doing NADP1. Montreal 1 departure vectors. So MSA for this procedure is a southeast sector of Montreal VOR 3000. Initial climb runway 24 left or right. Heading 237 or as assigned for vectors to assign route altitude. Unless assigned by ATC, jet aircraft maintain 5,000. Noise abatement depart procedure 24 left right is either 1 or 2. So we've picked NADP1 for our departure. Lost comms procedure, select transponder code 7600, climb to flight planned altitude. 5 minutes after takeoff, then proceed on course 5 minutes after selecting 7,600. Actually, we're going straight out. So we'll do NADP2 instead. Don't have any, we don't have any, like, there you go. We don't have any obstacles to avoid, or it doesn't say which area needs to be avoided in terms of noise abatement. Anyway, the area here over the water near us, I don't think we'll need NADP1. NADP2 should be fine for now. Okay, so operationally this will be a right seat takeoff. Weather and no TAMs for Montreal. No significant weather. Some towering cumulus. No significant no TAMs as well. We have information from Quebec. Runway 24 left is in use. So this will be a red seat takeoff calculated for dry runway 24 left. Full length, flaps 1, trim up 0.1, flaps 45, V1, VR, V2, 158, 160, 163. Transition altitude is 18,000. We're using NADP2 this time. Thrust reduction 1620, acceleration 1620, engine acceleration is 510 feet. So once we push back facing east, we'll do a 1 engine taxi. Once we get to once we get past this Alpha Charlie, we'll start up engine 2. So 1 engine taxi on departure, we'll start engine 1 first. Won't need any anti-ice on departure, packs on takeoff, and what do you call this? Packs on takeoff, and anti-ice on departure, plus no overweight landing to consider if we have to return back to the return back for immediate return. Okay, that's our departure briefing. We'll do the Admiral Procedures briefing. Alright, so any failure before V1, if the call is stopped, I will apply rejected takeoff procedures, max reversers, and full braking. Once you've stopped on the runway, I'll apply the parking brakes. If fire is evident, I'll call cabin crew to stations, otherwise I'll call cabin crew and passengers to remain seated, and then order ECAM actions. If an evacuation is needed, we will follow the evacuation procedure and checklist on the opposite side of the normal checklist. Pilot monitoring actions shall be to monitor spoilers, reverse green, decel, and once stopped on runway, we'll announce to ATC Air Transat 498 stopping on the runway. So for any failure after V1 or if the call is go, continue takeoff, apply togo thrust if available. No actions for 400 AGL except gear up and silencing oral warnings. Reaching 400 AGL, I'll have controls, comms, call out a frequency, pan, Air Transat 498 with the nature of the emergency, and then order ECAM actions. Reaching engine acceleration altitude if the engine is secure. Stop ECAM, level off, clean up and accelerate, otherwise continue climb level if the engine is secure but not above maximum engine out acceleration altitude. At green dot speed, pull up and climb, set thrust MCT, resume ECAM after takeoff. Checklist status, our EOSID will maintain runway heading initially up to the MSA at least, and we'll get vectors back to runway 24 left if ATC is unavailable to provide services, or if we have a land ASAP red, we'll go ahead and make a left downwind to runway 24 left. So, miss imaginary pilot monitoring, CRM at all times. Monitor my flying. If you see any deviations, call them out. If you see, If you see any deviations, call them out. If you need to cross-check any instruments, call them out as well. If you have any questions with the departure briefing, none. Okay, we are good then. So we're good. Perf, no changes with load sheet, and some power disconnect. We'll disconnect the. Whoop. Oh no, why is it moving like that? Standby. Heading 202? Sorry, no, 202. Heading 200. 905. About 194. No, 192, damn it. 193. Okay, that should be good. Too far, he says. No, we're not. Parking brake on. Alright, we're good. So before start checklist, cockpit prep completed, gear fits and covers removed, signs on, ADIRS. Standby. Now fuel quantity 7,180 kilograms. Let's see, takeoff data set. Barrel ref QNH 2976 set, 2976 set, down to the line and below the line. Standby. Cabin is ready, beacon light on. Thrust levers idle, parking brake on. Squawking mode Charlie. Windows and doors closed, beacon on. Thrust levers idle, parking brake on. 4-star checklist complete. Spot 11 with Quebec.
Cabinet Montréal, bonsoir, Québec City, un des jours, monsieur Whisky 5, nous sommes prêts à refouler et démarrer. Façon nord, wing west, on vous appelle tant qu'on est prêt à circuler FedEx City de réseau.
Montreal Airport, hello. Air Transat 498, Airbus A321 at spot 11, request push and start. Information Quebec.
Transat 498 negative, foil to push, traffic capacity on, call you back.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have passing traffic from left to right, so we cannot push back yet. we'll push facing north, abeam gate 12, air transit 498.
498, that was a question, but I guess you'll be able.
Affirm for air transit 498.
Transit 498, Roger, so make it that way, so face north, abeam gate 12 for the engine start, copy with taxi.
We'll call you when we're ready for taxi, air transit 498, and facing north, abeam gate 12 for the push. Transit 498. This is gonna be a long. Alright, that's gonna be a long pushback.
Window connected on bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, clear on the left, clear on the right, parking brake off, pressure down.
Starting pushback. Can you make start engines?
Okay, pushing back with 7280.
Air Canada 1975, holding short Alpha 4.
Air Canada 1975, ground runway 24 left, elevator 2976, taxi Alpha, cross runway 28, call the apron 122, correction, call the tower 1199, when ready, holding short.
Continue taxi to Alpha, cross runway 28 and hold short of runway 24 left. Air Canada 1975.
Get ready to get hooked. Sorry, this will be a long pushback with a long taxi. We'll do engine 1, yeah, we'll do engine 1 start, 1 engine taxi of course. This is a long taxi. I mean, this is a long pushback.
Montréal, FedEx 828, monsieur, nous sommes prêts à circuler.
FedEx 828, c'est que ligne ouest, rampe nord, on attend d'accord Foxtrot pour l'instant.
Ligne ouest, rampe nord, et on attend Foxtrot, FedEx 828.
It was a long push. Yeah, it was long. It's a very long push. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh.
FedEx 828, d'accord Foxtrot, contacte le sol 121, décimal 0, ils vont pouvoir donner une remontée de plus.
Parfait, monsieur, Foxtrot 121, décimal 0, FedEx 828.
So once we stop at the beam gate 12,
Tout le monde, bonsoir Félix exécute un vidéo, monsieur Foxtrot sur rampe nord. Je suis prêt à continuer.
Félix 888, cyclé piste de quai gauche, ça fait 2979, Foxtrot, piste 10, Alpha, à l'écart de quai gauche, Caso 1199.
2979 sur Foxtrot, piste 10, Alpha, à l'écart de 2 4 gauche. On appelle la tour 119. Merci, Félix exécute un vidéo.
Look, another A330 came in.
Air Transit 498, if you want, you can stop the pushback there and start the engine.
Roger, we're stopping right now and starting engine. Air Transit 498. Stop pushback. Alright, so here we go. Let's do the one engine taxi procedure. Starting engine 1 first. Engine 1 selector ignition, bleeder on the left, and November cross on the left, starting engine 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake on.
Air Transit 427, taxi Alpha Mike, gate 11, Bravo.
Transit 427, taxi Alpha Mike, gate 11.
Alright, good start on engine 1. Open, pump on, few feet off. And spoilers, reset rotor trim, flaps 1, trim up 0.1. 28% CD. Clear to discount can signals on the left.
Transit 427, the Alpha Mike is the taxiway on your parallel to your left, but keep it straight ahead to 11 Bravo, that works anyway.
Transit 427, third.
Wind 165 at 4.
So it's either ground frequency on 1219 or 125.
See you next time. Have a safe flight.
Ahead at 1975, ground.
Go ahead, Air Transit 1975.
Is everything alright with the taxi?
8 firm, sir.
Okay, because I see at 5 knots, I got traffic behind you. Is it possible to push it a little bit faster?
Roger.
Alright, we got the bypass steering pin. Air Transit 498, request taxi.
Air Transit 498, taxi straight ahead, Alpha Mike, will short up Alpha 4 and you call the ground, 1219 there.
Alright, Alpha Mike, short of Alpha 4, 1219, Air Transit 498. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Turn off lights on, no taxi lights on, parking brake off, pressure down. Okay, 1219. Alright guys, we are on our second leg now from Montreal to Toronto. Alright.
Montreal apron, good evening, Air Canada 149, vacated 24 left on Alpha 4.
Air Canada 149, continue straight ahead on the north ramp, hold at the north, hold, and what is your gig?
Anywhere.
149 continues straight ahead, north ramp, then south ramp to gate 50.
Roger, gate 50, continue straight ahead, Air Canada 149.
And ground hello, Air Transit 498 on Alpha Mike, short of Alpha 4.
What's call name is that?
Air Transit 498.
Transit 498, ground 24 left, the elevator 2979, taxi Alpha, cross runway 28, call the tower 1199 when ready, holding short.
Right, runway 24 left via Alpha, cross runway 28 and contact tower 119.9 when holding short, Air Transit 498.
498 for your information, you'll be number 3 for the departure and you're following a very slow A320 on the Alpha, so take your time.
Good to know. We have visual on A320 and thank you. Air Transit 498. Very slow A320. Alright, so let's delay the one engine, let's delay starting the other engine because we're number 3 anyway, so we don't need that. And he said 119.9er once, holding short, so alright, let's do this then. 119.9er. Then departure frequency is going to be 12465. Brakes check. Brake check. Pressure 0.
Retour de Montréal, bienvenue à Montréal. En sortant sur Alpha 4, appelez le tablier sur 122.07.
Tablier sur 122.07, Mandax.
If we're number 3, let's not start the second engine yet. I mean, we don't need that. If he lines
Power,
up,
Air Canada 1975, holding runway 24 left.
Air Canada 1975, Montreal Tower, winds 260 at 4 knots, clear takeoff runway 24 left, and call departure at 124.65.
Clear for takeoff runway 24 left, and contact departure after takeoff, Air Canada 1975.
looks like he's lining up.
Tour de Montréal, bonsoir Félix, vous êtes à Mislo, monsieur, nous sommes prêts pour le départ. Félix 88, 18 lourd, installé garde de 4 gauche.
Alright, let's go ahead and start engine 2.
Monsieur, trafic, Félix 18
Pump off, APU bleed on, selector ignition. Go amber crosses, bleed on right. Engine 2 master switch on. So that's good start on engine 1, crossbleed auto, AP bleed off, AP master switch off. Right after start checklist anti-ice off, ECAM status checked. Pitch trim 28% CG set, rudder trim 0. After start checklist complete. Flight controls check. Stand by. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral.
Codex 88, 18 lourd. Les vents 260 à 4 nœuds. Autorisé à décoller 24 gauche.
Les vents sont copiés, on est autorisé à décoller 24 gauche, Codex 88 lourd, merci.
Et appelez les défenseurs.
Cab ready. Right, before takeoff checklist, flight controls, check, flightsimmers, check, briefing, runway 24 left confirmed, left setting, config 1 plus F, V1 VR V2, flex temp, 158 blue, 163 magenta, flex 45, ATC, squawking 1031 mode Charlie set, ECAM memo, takeoff no blue down to the line. Montreal Tower, hello, Air Transat 498 will be holding short 24 left. Stand by, he says. Hopefully we have ATC service once we get to Toronto. Ooh, it's on the opposite side.
Winds 260 at 4 knots, clear takeoff, runway 24 left.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24 left, when airborne, contact departure on 12465. Okay, approach. Runway clear.
Montreal Tower, Bombardier 1, Romeo Lima with you, ILS 24 left approach.
Fan on, landing lights on, off lights, strobe lights on. Okay, below the line, takeoff runway 24 left confirm, cabin crew advised, TCAS, TRA, engine mode selector norm, packs on. Roll takeoff checklist complete.
Bombardier November 1 Romeo Lima, winds 240 at 4 knots, clear to land, runway 24 left.
Takeoff.
Check.
Clear to land 24 left, Bombardier 1 Romeo Lima.
Manflex SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. $100 knots.
Checked.
Roger, performing procedure. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Here. Coming up.
Nav.
Check.
November 249, Whiskey Foxtrot.
Just line climb auto thrust.
2,100 feet. 2,200 feet.
November 249, Whiskey Foxtrot. Identified climb to 3,500. Montreal altimeter 2979. Expect visual approach.
November 249, Whiskey Foxtrot. Climb and maintain 3,500 feet. Altimeter 2979. Thank you.
Montreal departure, hello, Transat 498, airborne 3000, climbing Montreal 1.
Yeah, FedEx 818, contactez le centre sur 128,77.
12877, monsieur, merci, FedEx 818.
Transat 498, identified 3,500, climb to 16,000 and turn right direct 4 kilo course.
Climb and maintain 16,000 and then right direct Bob key, then on course. Air Transit 498.
Canada 1975, contact
Flight level 160.
Selected flight level 160.
Flap 0.
Air Canada
Speed
175.
check. Flaps up.
Flap 0 flow.
Roger.
Okay, direct Bob key.
Ready for checklist.
Beam points. Nav.
Check.
Direct Bob key with the beam points. After takeoff, checklist.
Want to initiate the checklist. Okay, Captain. After takeoff, checklist. Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
After takeoff, checklist complete.
November 249 Whiskey Foxtrot, when ready, descend to 2,000.
November 249 Whiskey Foxtrot, when ready, descend to 2,000 feet. Good day.
So discontinuity. Alright, everything looks smooth. So seat belts off.
Fasten seat belt signs off. Crossing 10,000.
Landing lights off. Landing lights off.
Landing lights selected off.
EFIS Airport.
EFIS airports has been pressed.
And a copy secondary clear red nav prog. Optimum flight level 362, recommend max flight level 376. Checked. And GPS primary accuracy high. Check. Alright, so we have just departed Montreal. We are now going to Toronto. Heck yeah. So Torney is where the arrival starts. We'll expect that.
Contact 498, contact center on 128.77.
128.77, thanks for the ATC, Air Transit 498.
November 249 Whiskey Foxtrot, contact tower 119.9.
Contact tower 119.9.
Montreal Center, hello, Air Transit 498, 14,500, climbing 16,000.
Air Transat 498, Montreal Center, bonsoir, climb flight level 320.
Level 230, bonsoir, Air Transit 498.
FedEx
Flight level 230.
Select.
340, FedEx
230.
Open climb.
Open climb selected.
Close climb, open climb, out flight level 230 blue. So once we reach transition altitude, I'm gonna turn the autopilot on, and then we can do some cinematics.
Transition altitude.
Pull standard. Altimeter standard.
FedEx 888,
Altimeter standard.
Switching the barometer to 1013.
Cross check. Passing flight level 185. Now check no difference. Below the line, bar watch standard set. Starting set. Auto takeoff line checklist complete.
Roger.
Autopilot 2 on.
Air Canada 1975,
AP2.
climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, Air Canada 197.
So Torney is also where Toronto Center starts as well.
Air Canada 408, descend de Montréal, bonsoir, information Romeo, planifié la 24 gauche.
Romeo 24 gauche, Air Canada 408.
Bonsoir.
Air Canada 408, lorsque prêt, descendez niveau de vol 290.
Niveau de vol 290, lorsque prêt, Air Canada 408.
Bonsoir means good
Air
evening.
Canada 1975, same Mach number.
Bonjour means hello. Okay. What is good morning in French? Bonjour.
My Mach number is .658, Air Canada 1975.
Air Canada 1975, you said decimal 65, confirm?
Confirm.
Air Canada 1975, reduced to decimal 59er.
Damn.
Just to decimal 59, Air Canada 1975.
FedEx 888, merci.
Air Transit 4908, request higher.
Air Transit 498, thought I cleared you to 320, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320. My apologies, we heard 230. Air Transit 4908. Plus climb, open climb, flight level 320.
Roger.
Alright, so our final flight level is 320. We'll reach it in about, let's see, 14:55. In around 6 minutes. We'll do 6 minutes of cinematics, guys.
Cet enclos, Roger, n'attache-moi à 01 Zulu, station automatisée. Les vents sont 190 à 7, visibilité 9. Ciel clair, température 20, point de rosée 1 S, altimètre 298.
C'est Tango Kilo, merci. On va y aller pour la 4.
Cet enclos, Roger, est-ce que vous voulez un direct pour l'approche?
C'est Tango Kilo, oui, on pourrait aller direct Libac pour la Arnave 4.
Cet enclos, Roger, procédez direct Libac.
On procède direct Libac, c'est Tango Kilo, merci.
Air Canada 1975, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Air Canada 1975.
Air Canada 1975, resume normal speed now.
Resume normal speed, Air Canada 1975.
Montreal Center, Air Canada 428 with you, flight level 290.
not a bad livery. I mean, so the reason why they have yellow
Transat 498,
engines.
what's your cruising Mach number?
Air Transat 498, we plan to cruise Mach 0.76. Transat 498, we're actually maintaining Mach 0.76 now all the way.
FedEx 888, contactez Toronto maintenant sur 12577, bonsoir.
12577, monsieur, merci, à la prochaine, FedEx 888 avec nous.
Air Canada 1975, contact Toronto 12577.
12577, that's our next frequency.
Air Transat 498, contact Toronto on 12577, good night.
2577, good night, Air Transit 498. Toronto Center, good evening, Air Transit 498, flight level 295, climbing flight level 320.
Air Canada 401, contact arrival 132.8, yeah. 128.8, that's what I heard for Air Canada 41. Air Canada 401, 32.8, 132.8. Under 132.
See, they don't have a French accent anymore.
Transat 13, turn left, direct Dragon, resume the star. That's direct Dragon, Transat 13.
Did he not acknowledge us? Center hello, Air Transat 498, flight level 312, climbing flight level 320.
Transat 498, Toronto Center, good evening.
Alright, good evening, he said. So, what is the ATIS? Is it 120.8? No, 133.1. Is it the same? 120.825. We'll get that. I'll get the ATIS right now.
Transat 13, heavy, thanks for the help with the speed there. Contact arrival 132.8, have a good landing.
I'll call it star.
Transat 13, incredibly 0 and 10. Visibility 15. Eastbound and clouds at 25000. Temperature 24. 2.11. Altimeter 2993. Approach ILS runway 23 and ILS runway 24 right. Departure runway 23 and runway 24 right. Advise ATC that you have information vector.
Again?
Check information vector. Whether it's 0100 business. With 320 and 10.
32010.
Visibility 15. Few clouds and clouds at 25000. Temperature 24. 2.11. Altimeter 2993. Approach ILS runway 23 and ILS runway 24 right.
23 and 24 right.
Departure runway 23 and runway 24 right. Advise ATC that you have information vector.
Victor. 23 and 24 right. What does that correlate to, position-wise? 23, 24 right.
Jazz 2175, clear, direct tab. Direct tab, Jazz 2175.
23 or 24 right. Well, we'll go in ahead and plan for, let's see. 23, 24 right. Picma. Udic. Alright, let's plan for 2-4 right then. Because, like, Ragged, the airway, wait, not this one. Ragged 5, 2-4, 2-3, 2-4 left, right.
Jazz 2175, you can contact Montreal Center now on 128.77, good night. 2877, Jazz 2175, good day.
Emily? Right, the nearest one you can go to is, let's see, 2-4 right. We'll plan for that. So do that, 2-4 right. Okay. So plan. Torny, Libum, Exap. Udnox, Ragadenka. Amalu.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 1975 with you, flight level 320.
Again, 1975 Toronto Center, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sir JB talaga. Sobrang bait. Abdal, there we go. Amalu. Abdal. And then it's 0-2-4 right. Abdul, no, Noah. YYZ. You are 11285.
FedEx 8818 Heavy Pearson 8, this is Victor, altimeter 29er, 9er3. You can plan runway 23. When ready, descend 7,000. Indicated airspeed 310 knots or faster as you transition.
Descend 7,000 feet at 2993, no, 2983 for the altimeter, and the speed for the transition, 1-way-2-3, I don't remember, FedEx 18.
FedEx 8818, altimeter is 29er, 9er3, 2993, you had it right there. And the speed at transition 310 knots or faster.
Okay, 2993 and speed for the transition 310 FedEx 18.
6. Fuel prediction. Secondary flight plan. If we need to go to 2-3 at the last minute, we'll put this one in. So let's say we land on either 2-4 left, right. Let's just do flaps full, auto brake medium. Gate is right here at Alpha 2. Atlas 2-4 right. Arrival is going to be, let's see, 128.8. Really? Right, 128.8 then, I guess.
Canada 41, maintain speed 160 knots or better to know.
160 or better for now, Air Canada 41.
Alright guys, so we are going to be landing in Toronto in a bit. We'll be landing in about 30 minutes, around less than 30 minutes. Let's do an arrival briefing now. After I check, so we're going to be parking somewhere near Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Alpha 4.
Air Canada 1975, when ready, descend 7000, altimeter 2993. Descend 7000, when ready, and altimeter 2993, Air Canada 1975. Air Transat 498, when ready, descend 290.
When ready, descend flight level 290, Air Transat 498.
Air Canada 401, contact tower 118.7, good day.
187, good day, Air Canada 41.
I don't even know what taxiway this is. Oh my gosh. Echo, I guess? Man. Yeah, it doesn't say. Alright. Arrival briefing. So this is Air Transat 498. We're landing in Toronto. Aircraft Charlie Golf Echo Zulu Oscar. It is an Airbus A321-211 CFM 56-5B3. Database cycle 2008 is current. Status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, or OEBs. Any technical items will be affecting our arrival into Toronto at this time. We have the weather NOTAMs and ATIS for Toronto. Weather looks good. NOTAMs, no significant NOTAMs. We got information vector approach as either the ILS runway 23 or 24.
280 knots or greater.
Fuel remaining, we're expecting 4.8 tons on arrival. Extra fuel, 2.5 tons, extra time, 58 minutes.
Canada 1975,
so
speed
we are
maintain 280 knots.
On the Ragged 5. Our top of descent is in 19 minutes.
Got 1975, just make sure.
Around 2 minutes.
280.
The Ragged 5, chart 10-2, Foxtrot 2.
I don't understand your point, sir. Say again.
10-2, Foxtrot 2, 14 June 2019, effective 20th June, Toronto Pearson International. Ontario or an F-Star.
Sir, it's okay. I have 310 Felix Kennedy.
That's fine.
MSA for this procedure 3100, runway 23 threshold. The ATIS 133.1. That's information vector. Airport elevation is 569er. Transition level flight level 180. RNAV 1 required. Jet aircraft only. Get 5 arrival.
Transat 13 reduced now to 160 knots or less. Number
23 or 24 right. So to IGSAP, if we have to hold at IGSAP, holding radial 70, standard holding to UDNOX. Then to Ragged, if we have to hold at Ragged, standard holding radial 69er, max 220 knots, and maximum flight level 230. Ragged to Denka at 220 knots, 7000, and then either to Dugda for runway 23 and then Calvi, or to Amalu and Ebdal for runway 24 right. So we'll be planning, for planning purposes, we'll be planning runway 24 right. We'll brief that. Chart 11-8, 15th May 2020, effective 21st May. ILS 24 right for Toronto Pearson National, Toronto, Ontario.
1187, Transat 13.
The comm frequencies are as published. Localizer frequencies: India November Victor 109.3, final approach course 237, cloud slope intercept altitude 1970 at NOAA, ILS DME decision altitude is 796, airport elevation 569, touchdown elevation 546. MSA for this procedure will be northeast of the Toronto VOR 3100, and then on the missed approach it will be 2800 on the southwest sector. Stand by. Okay, let's do this. Descent flight level 290, manage descent, alt flight level 290 blue. Radar RNAV required. Caution, taxiway Charlie, similar in appearance to runway Safe altitude 100 nautical miles is 4,900. Simultaneous approach, otherwise with runway 23. Was reliable only within 10 degrees either side of centerline. Procedure turn not authorized. So
FedEx 8818, vectors
if
for runway
ever we take the approach from Picma, will be Ebdal, but Picma intermediate fix will be journey to final approach course 237, 3000 to Ebdal. And slightly after Ebdal will be the final descent point.
Transat 498, descend 7000, altimeter 29993.
Altimeter 2993, descend 7000, Air Transat 498. First level open descent, alt 7000. Alt flight level 070 blue. Okay, speed brakes half. Actually, wait. No, wait a minute. We have to descend at Mach 0.308. Sorry, speed 307 rather. 307 knots. Speed brakes retract. VS minus 3,900. It's too much. So speed VS minus 3,900 blue. And open descent, manage speed. 204, thrust idle, open descent, flight level 070 blue. Okay, and then we'll follow the 3-degree glide path down to minimums as published. So NOAA, glide slope 1,970 feet. We'll do a decelerated approach technique to be fully configured and config full and VAP by 1000 feet AGL. At minimums, if we don't have the required runway environment in sight, including simplified source report lighting system, runway indicator lights, and PAPI on the left side, the missed approach is to climb heading 237 to 1.5 DME on the localizer, climbing left turn to 3000, heading 189er to intercept outbound, Toronto, view R, rated 189 to Petvo. Otherwise, if we're continuing our landing, chart 10-9 Alpha, 10th July 2020, runway 24 right, glide slope, landing length 8,320 feet, 200 feet wide. Chart 10-9, 10th July 2020, effective 16th July. We'll be landing on runway 248, heading 237. Expect to vacate at Charlie 2. Design speed for taxiway Charlie 2 is 50 knots, so we can rapid exit there. Then our taxi instructions, 24 right from Charlie. It could be right on Charlie, left Alpha, Alpha Tango to our gate of Alpha 2. So RadNav, we've had VR2 set to be, wait, 112.85, stand by. 112.15. So both VORs are hard tuned to the Toronto VOR. VOR2 set to align to the runway final approach course. The next is aligned to the missed approach track initially, 189 for RadNav 1. Okay, so no questions for the arrival briefing, that's it. Looks like tower went offline. I hope it's not going to be an issue.
Weather at 0100 Zulu. Wind 3.
Alright. Alright, the QNH again will be 29er.
Transition altitude.
993. Okay, so QNH 2993, cross check. Passing 18,000 feet. Now check no difference.
4000 Quebec City, QNH.
Check the information again. Information Victor is current. Should be good. Again, we are descending. We should be good here. Don't forget to subscribe to Sky Blue Simulations for more for your notifications when I go live here. I plan to split my streams between Facebook and YouTube. So
Canada 1975, reduce speed 250 knots. Speed 250 knots, return to 1975. Canada 1975, fly heading 255, descend 4,000. 255 and descend 4,000. 1975. Select 3818, for now maintain 210 knots or better.
210 knots or better, FedEx 8,
Alright, gonna be passing 10,000 feet.
Crossing
Seatbelts
10,000.
on, landing lights on. I'm gonna be leveling off. No, speed VS +0, push to level off. Terrain on ND. Stream brakes full. Approach checklist briefing confirmed. ECM status checked. Seatbelts on. Barrier F QNH 2993 set. Minimum MDA 7906 set. Engine mode selector norm. Approach checklist complete. Sir Nat, magandang umaga sa'yo. You're just in time. Patapos na tayo. This will be the... Yeah, this will be the
595, Toronto, good day.
second leg. Ito na yung finishing flight natin. Welcome, sir. Selected 250, open descent, Alt, little 250, or Alt 7000. We are not descending, now we are. Range 40. Again guys, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe here on the YouTube channel. There should be a button. If you're watching on the computer, there should be a button below, the red subscribe button.
Continue to intercept, clear for the runway 23, approach.
If you're watching on the phone, there should be a subscribe button below the video as well. Anyway, our next stream may be on Friday night. We'll be back on Facebook.
Heading to intercept, 24 right localizer, track inbound, maintain 4000.
Intercept the localizer and present heading Air Canada 1975.
Air Transat 498, fly heading 255, descend 4000.
Heading 255, descent 4000, Air Transat 498. And what runway can we expect?
24 right.
24 right, thanks. Alright, 248, so the taxi chart's gonna be tower and ground, part of tower and part of ground went offline. We did manage speed. Yep, it's now 250, so speed managed, 250 magenta. Magenta. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Toronto Airport's probably off to our front. I just can't see right now, it's too far.
FedEx 8818, your speed restriction is cancelled. Speed at your discretion, you're the only one on 23.
Roger, the speed is cancelled and I'm number 1 for the 23 FedEx 18. Thank you, sir.
Range 20.
Air Canada 1975 and localizer.
Canada 1975, roger. You're clear for the LS 24 right, maintain 160 better to NOAA.
Speed out star.
Maintain 160 knots and clear for the ILS approach, runway 24 right, Air Canada 1975.
FedEx 8818, contact, well actually there's nobody else anymore I think, stand by.
Roger, FedEx.
Maintain speed 250, we're taking off the restrictions anyway. Let's get there as fast as we can. Once we get to like 20 miles of the airport, we can slow down to
FedEx 8818, contact departure, 128.
we can slow down after that.
128.8 FedEx 18.
Transat 498, present heading to intercept the localizer, track inbound, maintain 4000.
President having intercept localizer track inbound and 4000 air transit 498. Okay, GS local cat 3 dual AV 1 and 2. Activate the approach phase. We're almost there. Right now we're within 20 miles. Manage speed. Okay, we're just about to land here in Toronto. ILS 24 right.
Canada 1975, contact tower 118, correction departure 128.8. 128.8, Air Canada 975, thank you.
Keep it at green dot speed until we've intercepted the localizer, and then down to S speed at 8 nautical miles. We will decelerate for landing. Should be good. Alright, we will be landing in Toronto 24 right. Palanding na tayo mga ma'ams and sirs.
Transat 498, present heading toward intercept, descend 3,000 feet, clear the ILS runway 24 right approach.
Present heading intercept localizer runway 24 right 3000 and cleared ILS runway 24 right approach air transit 498.
Roger.
Range 10. Oh, constraints. We should be getting the localizer in a bit. And of course the missed approach altitude is 3000. We don't have to set it any further. I have the airport in sight.
Transat 498,
Flaps 1.
160 knots to left, number 2 following a 320, 4.5 miles time.
160 knots or less, and we're established on localizer now. Air transit 498. Flaps 2.
Speed check flaps 2.
Two four right. GS star loc. Gear down.
Gear speed check. Coming down.
Flight attendant seats for landing, please. GS. Manage speed.
2000.
Flaps 3.
Speed check flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed check flaps 4.
Landing checklist cabin crew. Advise. Auto thrust speed. Auto brake medium. Ecam memo. Landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. Alright. See you on the ground, guys. Charlie 2s are expected. Air Transat 498, 5 mile final.
Transat 498, contact tower 118.7 today.
118.7, Air Transat 498 today.
Would be 28.8, sir.
28.
Right on enable in contact 121.65 ground. Air Canada 75 ticket process. Thank you.
Toronto departure, hello. 5 mile final for Air Transat 498.
That's 498, wind 310, 09 knots. Could land runway 24 right.
Clear to land 24 right, Air Transat 498. Alright, got the runway in sight. Manual flight and auto thrust off.
Master warning.
Cat 1.
$500 feet.
Check. 400. Land. Minimums, continue.
Canada 7672, say passing altitude. Currently passing 3,500, 3,500 Air Canada 7672. Thanks. Identify. Turn left, direct favor on course. Climb flight level 230. Turn heading to Savior, flight level. Sorry, can you repeat flight level again, sir? Sure. To climb flight level 230. 230 Air Canada 7672.
Okay, minimum braking.
70 knots.
Air Transit 498 vacating Charlie 2.
Transat 498, thanks. Call ground 121.65. Good night.
121.65, good night. Air Transit 498. Ground, hello. Air Transit 498 vacated Charlie 2. Request taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Transat 498, confirm you want gate Alpha 2.
Affirm. Air Transit 498.
Transat 498, roger. Taxi Charlie Alpha, and then Alpha Tango, A for your discretion.
Charlie Alpha, Alpha Tango, my discretion, and Air Transit 498. Charlie Alpha, Alpha Tango. Turn right.
Ground Air Canada 821 to Boston, we have Victor.
Clean up.
Okay, 821, good evening, turn on the ground. You're clear to Boston by the Kepta 2 departure, bump transition, then your flight plan route. Expect runway 24 right for departure, and squawk 5621.
Yeah, those landings weren't too good.
Okay, 1975,
the landings were
position.
not too good.
Ready for after landing checklist.
We're clear to Boston on the Kepta 2 bumper transition, squawk 5621 and runway 24 for Air Canada 821.
821, readback is correct. Push and start your discretion and contact me when ready for taxi. Current ATIS is whiskey.
Roger. Roger, whiskey.
Not this one.
Okay, 1975, looks like you missed the right turn onto Delta there. Are you still able to make the right turn onto Delta?
Yeah.
Okay, 1975, roger. Continue taxiing Delta, Alpha, Alpha Lima, A for your discretion.
Clear to right and on the left. Oh, it's going uphill. Nice. My chop was late for the landings, for the last 2 landings. And I need to learn how to go visual on the ILS instead. Alright, welcome to Toronto, guys. Be good. Good. Yeah, our gate is pretty far. So Alpha 2 is like Alpha Tango. This is just Alpha Kilo. No, actually, after Alpha Kilo, there's Alpha Juliet, and then there's Alpha Tango. I think I can see the gate already. Clear on the left, clear on the right, and then front as well. Alright, I guess now we're going downhill. Now I can turn off the thing. I can turn off engine 2 for a taxi, one engine taxi. So let pump on and turning off engine 2. Alpha Juliet, Alpha Tango is the next one. Well, we'll be there. And just in time. Looks like we were the last flights from Montreal to Toronto.
Testing all stations, Toronto is now closing for further correction. For anything else, Montreal Unicom 122.8. Good night.
Bye. And Alpha 2 is right over here. Approaching the gate.
Roger. Ready for parking.
On.
Of course, will do.
Pump off. Engine 1 off. Okay, N1 gonna be below 10%. Parking flow.
Parking flow. Ready for parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain. Parking checklist. APU lead.
On. On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off. Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo 2 set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake chocks.
Brakes on, negative chocks.
Confirm. Parking brake on.
Yes.
Cheers. Parking brake already set.
Set.
Parking checklist complete.
Alright, welcome to Toronto. Sneezed a bit there. Welcome to Toronto, guys. Welcome. It's empty now. The airport is empty because we're the last ones here. Alright, so
no worries. At your service.
listening from VATSIM. We'll go to the replays. I'm pretty sure the replays were. I'm pretty sure the landing was unspectacular. I admit I didn't do a good job landing earlier, and right now, earlier in Toronto, and right now in what do you call this? In Toronto. So let's go here. Sir JB, brakes problem. Okay lang yan, sir. Now, after mo nga nawala, naglagok na nga sea ground eh. So, bad timing. Okay lang yan, sir. Salamat sa pagsama, sir. I hope you enjoyed the experience, the French-Canadian experience, Sir JB. French-Canadian experience. Ay, nako. Alright, so let's look at the landing. Let's see how horrible it was. Because I floated. So I floated in Montreal, I floated in Toronto. My problem is I did not chop the power when I needed to. I was focused on like controlling the descent rate. Yeah, see, I pitched up and then kind of like it looks like I slammed into it. I slammed I slammed it, but I was within the touchdown zone, so no problems. Actually, you know what? I got off the runway in time at Charlie 2 in this taxiway, so it's a good thing I planted myself there when I needed to. Plus, I think we had a slope runway. Hold on. Bruh, look at the slope runway. Look how sloped this runway is. Let's do this runway view just to prove my point. Look at that slope runway, bruh. It's going up. Yeah. the slope runway goes uphill. It's okay. That was a good landing, I think, in my book. Now I think it's a good landing. Now I think it's a good landing. Why does it look like it was a firm landing? There we go. Not bad, not bad.
Reverse.
Not bad, bruh. I don't mind. Oh, real world pilots.
70 knots.
VATSIM pilots. Nice. Okay. Sorry guys, I was looking at something else. Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know. Maybe because like I'm honestly not sure what happened. We'll look at it later. But look at the slope right here. It goes up. So like the ground is gonna come faster than it should. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't have experience with the slope runways and stuff.
Reverse. 70 knots.
Tower! How was the landing from your view, sir? Alright, let's see. I mean, the landing wasn't bad, I think.
Reverse. Green.
Wasn't smooth, wasn't hard, just firm. What else do I need to do? Yeah, I'm gonna do this view, bruh. The view near the touchdown zone is gonna be this one. Hold on. Look how it goes down slope, and then it goes up slope. Ground came up on me like that. So bad. Landing gear view. Hey man, I managed to get it on center line in spite of the winds. In spite of the winds. Yeah, I tried to pitch up. I mean, alright. Second to the last view is gonna be the engine view. Dude, that little bounce right there. Damn it. Alright guys, this is gonna be the last replay, the overhead, which I always end the replays with. So we'll see what happened here. I mean, I admit I am not in the prime condition to fly.
500.
Should really learn how to do this visually. Like, instead of focusing on the ILS, if I have the runway in sight, I'm just gonna look outside and oof, whoosh away, bruh. Whoosh away. The thing is, I'm following the flight directors, so they always get me high. Not in that way, guys, but they always get me high on the approach.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, restart, 10, 5.
Yeah, no BS. I tried to. I didn't make it a smooth landing.
50, 50, 40, 30, 20, restart, 10, 5.
I didn't want to make it too smooth because I knew I would miss my my exit point, the rapid exit taxiway, which I made it just in time.
70 knots.
See, I made it just in time. If I made it any smoother, I wouldn't have made this taxiway. Anyway. Oh, I slowed down here because nandito si Sir JB kanina with his A320, so I really had to slow down. I could have gone faster, to be honest with you. Hey guys, once we park at the gate, I will be exiting the stream, ending the stream. The next stream, I don't know when, Friday on Facebook this time. Friday on Facebook, so watch for that. Sir JB, akala ko nga ikaw yung A330 sa tabi ko eh. Ikaw pala yung A320 na misread ko yung yung chat. Diyan ko lang nalaman na ikaw pala yan. Tae. Okay lang yan, sir. I hope you enjoyed your experience flying, no? Sa tawag dito. Sa dito sa French region of Canada, from Quebec to Ontario. So yun nga guys, the eastern part of Canada, Quebec, mostly mga francophones ang nakatira dun. So you'll hear people speaking French and French ATC of course. So para kang nasa France ba? Anyway, guys, I hope you learned a little bit of something here on this on our session, on our flight. So again, guys, once we park at the gate, we will be ending the stream. Again, guys, for supporting SkyBlue Simulations, whether in likes, follows, stars, shares, again, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm trying to get a custom URL by getting 100 subscribers. And I don't know. Anyway, guys, expect another Facebook stream. Hopefully, it's gonna be Facebook on Friday. So again, guys, I hope you have a good morning, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'll see you on the next stream. This is SkyBlue Simulations, aka Drew, signing out. Peace.